Hi, it's me. I just wanted to post a response to the postings you guys made on mind maps. First of all, you did some great work, and I like the way a lot of you outlined your values and put them together into PowerPoints and narratives and things like that. And I think it's great, but I really wanted to get into what a mind map is. And I looked at the book, and this is all on page 343, by the way. I looked at the book and I realized it doesn't give you a really good description of mind maps. Now, if you want to see examples of mind maps, you can look at the cover of, not the cover, I'm sorry, the beginning of each chapter, because each chapter begins with a mind map of sorts. And basically what you're doing is you're taking your ideas and you're organizing them to show how they relate to each other. And unfortunately, I had some technical difficulties, and I demonstrated a mind map, and I tried to upload the video, and it disappeared. So this is the second video, so I'm going to show you what I did in the first video briefly, but I wanted to introduce you to someone first, and this is Loki. This is one of my dogs. You can see he's very hyper, and it's hard to capture him on film because he's running around all the time, but I thought you'd like to see him. And so that's Loki, and now let's look at mind maps. And so this is a sheet, and basically what I did is I started writing down the things that I value, or the activities that I value the most. So of course there's Marianne, my wife, the dogs, my parents, my friends, teaching, which I love to do, and I've got to read this. Reading, doing new things, I like to, or learning new things, which I like to do. Health, writing, which I do for fun, creative writing. CASA, I'm on the board of CASA, which is Court Appointed Special Advocates, and we help children, and then other charities that I do. And so what I did is, for my mind map, is I put me in the center, and then I tried to group things together. So for example, Marianne, my dogs, and my parents all come under family. So there's Marianne, my parents, my dogs, and I also included, by the way, my nieces and nephews who don't watch my videos, but if they did, they really should email or contact their uncle a lot more often. I'm just saying. And then over here, what I've got are charities or service or things like that. And so CASA, who I like to support, and then I like animal charities, so I support different dog rescues and anti-shelter movements. And then I do support some education. For example, I give to the Foundation of Regis to support scholarships. And then over here, I have the new things I like to do, and writing is one of those things that I like to try and learn about. And I also have my teaching over here. And I realize that reading actually comes under both, because I read so that I can teach better, and I also read so that I can write better. So it comes under both, and I also read so that I can have a good conversation with my friends, which is over here. And so I also have friends as a value. And so you can see what a mind map does is it takes the things that you value the most and shows how they relate to each other. And what I'd like you to do, if you can, is take what you've already done, and I don't want you to redo anything, but just take a piece of paper like this, draw a mind map with the things that you've already done. You can take a picture of it, and you can upload it and attach it to your posting. That's the preferred thing. If that doesn't work for you, email it to me as an attachment. And if that doesn't work for you, you also have my text, so you can also do that as an attachment. All right, so I'm hoping this shows you what mind maps are, and I'd just like you to practice doing one really quickly on a piece of paper and sending it on, again, preferably for discussion so that other people can see your mind maps, but just to get a sense of how to do mind maps. And if you have any questions, let me know, but I hope this video has been helpful. Bye.